It is cold and wet in South Bend, but that is not stopping one of the hottest attractions year by year here on the campus of Notre Dame. It is Bookstore basketball for the 50th time on this Sunday afternoon, and we are bringing it to you live, entirely student-run for the first time ever here today. And with that, we say good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the courts here outside the Hams Bookstore. I'm Tyler Riddy, along with Matt Zona and Dara Mabry. And before we get into number 50 here today, our 50th edition of Bookstore basketball, let's take you back to the first 49 with a trip through the history, the long, storied history of the event.
It all began in 1972 with two Notre Dame students, Vince McConey and Fritz Hofer. The idea was for the average student to be able to play competitive basketball on a scale far larger than inter-hall sports allowed, but no one had any idea just how big it would become. During this time, Mary Beth Sterling, a freshman scorekeeper, unknowingly began her decades-long process of documenting the tradition, which she would eventually publish in her book, Look Out for the Manhole Cover. By 1979, there were over 300 teams in the tournament. By 1990, 700. Among these teams were some familiar faces. Famous domers like Tim Brown, Lou Holtz, Dave Batten, Billy Paterno, and even Joe Montana could be seen out on the courts. Now celebrating its 50th tournament, Bookstore basketball is back.
Bookstore basketball back indeed today. You get a look at the trophy, what they're all playing for. This is a great event for a great cause. So now let's show you some more about that cause. Jump Ball, the initiative backing this year's tournament. Mission to provide the children of Jamaica and Haiti and the Caribbean with an opportunity to learn self-esteem, teamwork, dedication, camaraderie, sportsmanship, and the fundamentals of basketball, all things we're going to see out on the court with this team here today. Over a month of action here on the courts has all come down to this, and today we're going to see some very high-level, well-played basketball, but that hasn't always been the case throughout the tournament. Let's take you back to the early rounds where everybody was out to have some fun.
At the end of the day, we're just all here to support the charity, out here to have fun, here for the boys, here for Notre Dame, so that's all that matters.
You see the team starting to warm up. The fans are out as well, braving through the conditions. It's been all over the place on this final day of April in 2023, and we are going to get started with the Women's Division Championship game featuring the Dunkin' Donuts and the Rally Meisters. And first, let's tell you about the Dunkin' Donuts. Let's now talk about Jillian McKnight, a player who was really a star throughout those semifinals in the win for the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, as you can see on the screen right here, Jillian really excels in transition. She's moving the ball well. She really likes that pull-up jump shot, and she's a great rebounder. Had 12 rebounds in the semifinal game and is the leader of this squad. So they're going to need her big time to step up the offensive game and really put it to the Rally Meisters.
McKnight started playing basketball around age 5. Her favorite donut is jelly, and that, when we talked to her and their teammates on Thursday, elicited a pretty negative reaction. Not agree with her, but they can all agree with the way she has been playing, and they will look for her to play a key role once again today. Let's move on to the Rally Meisters, and the name actually originates from the brand of pickleball paddle used in one of Cassie G's tournaments. One thing you'll learn about this team is that they are incredibly athletic. They have played just about every inter-hall sport known to this campus.
Right, Tyler. Across the board, you can see we have some fellow athletes coming together. They probably just share that love of a competitive environment given they came together last minute.
Ella Burns is the captain for this Rally Meisters team, and she was the key player in the semifinals for the Rally Meisters as well. She played basketball her whole life, including varsity in high school. Says she's a good outside shooter, also played softball as well, and she's very familiar with the way this tournament operates. She's on the Bookstore executive board, so she's been familiar with it all throughout its 1 month duration and has seen some of the other teams as well, much closer than just about anyone else involved. So that experience is going to be key for her as well today.
Yeah, very important. I'm excited to see this competitive spirit that she's going to bring today. If I'm not mistaken, a couple of us on set saw her going for a run this morning. So you can tell she's already locked in and ready to use all that for us today.
So we are about ready to go. But first, we will throw to Reese Sanders down on court level to tell us about the weather before today's action.
It's rained, it's sleeted, it's windy. It's just downright cold. I'm shivering. But this is Bookstore basketball, and we're going to play no matter the conditions. It's game day.
So to start with, it'll be the Rally Meisters in purple moving from left to right on your screen as they sweep up the court, trying to clear off this water. Darren, Matt, have you ever played in an outdoor situation like this where the court is wet?
I can't remember the last time I've done that. I mean, I think I've been a little spoiled being here at Notre Dame, getting to play indoors in our nice facilities here. But it's definitely going to be something to watch today, how teams are able to defend, how they're able to push the break, how they're able to shoot from deep. I mean, it's windy, it's cold, it's raining, so it's going to affect the play style a lot today. What do you think, Adara?
I'm a little different on my end. I have played in this type of weather, and that broomstick over there looks way too familiar. But that's just going to add to the type of environment that we're playing in today. You know, there's odds are stacked against them. It's a IQ style team versus athleticism, so we might have to, you know, look for some easier shots, maybe some more layups. I would say maybe don't take any threes if I was out there today.
In the 2023 Women's Division Bookstore Basketball Finals, off we go. Tyler Reedy with you alongside Matt Zona and Dara Mabry. So very much a feeling out process to begin this game on both sides. Defense really expected to win the day with the conditions to start with here, as the Dunkin' Donuts get started once more with a made basket. A shot from the outside near the baseline, as that is Jillian McKnight getting on the scoreboard first, and it's 1-0 Donuts.
And we highlighted in our pregame how Jillian McKnight needed to step up here on the offensive end to help them win this game, and looks like she's starting to do that right now.
McKnight from Northern Kentucky near the Cincinnati area and a mechanical engineering major, as the Rally Meisters look to respond. And now here comes Ellie Gerst the other way with speed. Inside the arc. Again, the three-point arc is irrelevant today, with all baskets counting for 1 point. First team to 21 and winning by 2 takes the championship.
Right,
As the Rally
Tyler?
Meisters force a turnover. Silvestri, who has been active shooting in the early minutes, misses one off the backboard.
I think we've seen some early turnovers and shot attempts, but I think that as they get into the groove and they're used to the environment, that these will fall. I'm a fan of these type of shots. We've seen a couple of threes, which right now I'm not a fan of given the environment, but I feel like I'm okay with these early turnovers, right, Matt?
Exactly. Oh, and right there, a big
I think
three.
I jinxed it.
That's Lainey Hyder hitting from the outside. And the Dunkin' Donuts have the first 2 scores today, make it 2-0. And they'll have a look themselves, and it's knocked down. Ella Burns has cut the deficit down to 1 once again.
The Dunkin' Donuts are really starting to extend that zone. Ella Burns sees the opportunity, knocks it down. I'm looking to see some more of that from her. I love the confidence that these women are playing with. The weather almost has nothing on them given the amount of three-point attempts we've already seen today.
Cassie G looking to tie it, and the bank is open. We're all knotted up at 3. How about that shot from the outside? That's the 7th team foul against the Rally Meisters, so Ellie Gersh will shoot the first free throw of the championships, and she's got it. The Rally Meisters continue with it.
Both these teams know what's on the line, so a lot of intensity is going to start building.
And there is a big shot for Ella Burns to help stem the tide. She's up to 5 points, and she's got her team to double digits, ahead 10-6.
Stopping a score for the Rally Meisters could be huge here going into the half.
And they will. And that was a foul called on the rebound against the Rally Meisters, so a free throw opportunity coming up. Chance to make it a 2-point deficit. It'll be the smallest deficit for the Dunkin' Donuts since it was 3-1. And there it is. The free throw for Lang, and her teammates are fired up about it. 10-8 now the score. Long game continues, now up to an hour and 13 minutes. As both Open Division Championship qualifiers patiently wait on the sidelines. As there's a make from the outside, a big one for Hyder. And it's now a 4-point game. Tough try. Oh, what a lay-in right there. I don't know how she got that to go. Ella Burns with an impossible shot through the foul, and it's a 5-point lead again.
Burns had been a little quiet recently too. She had led them the entire first half, had scored majority of her points in the first, and now she's coming alive here at the end of the game.
She was almost out of bounds on that, and somehow just finger rolled it in with the right hand. But on the other end, another make for Hyder, and she is heating up, and we've got ourselves a ball game late. Hyder now with 4 points, tied for the team high with Gersh. First team to 21 wins, ahead by 2. 18-14 Rally Meisters. Cassie G. Back to Silvestri on a bounce to Burns in the right corner.
The way they're dribbling the ball around out here, I think they need to start attacking. They've been scoring it well when they attack the rim. They got to keep doing it.
Hammond with a little bit of space. Finds a window and converts. And the Rally Meisters are 2 points away. For Duncheski and Hyder again. That's 3 in a row. 19-15 as she is getting hot at the right time. And you can see the contrast with the dark clouds off in the distance. Maybe some more rain on the way. Maybe another Hyder basket on the way. She couldn't get it to go on the breakaway. And on the follow-up, Lang draws the foul. And she's headed to the free throw line. This is a big spot for Megan Lang, who has 2 points on the afternoon. And the free throw misses long, but the possession will continue for the Dunkin' Donuts, down 4.
I think you can see the difference in experiences here between these two teams. Rally Meisters knocking down shots late. Dunkin' Donuts still struggling a little bit from the field on some of these easy buckets.
Here's Hyder. To Gersh on the move. Throws it up and hits. This is a 3-point game. 19-16. Now makes her move. Back out again. On a bounce to Allen. Wide open Hammond. And the Rally Meisters are 1 point away. What passing to set it up.
Great job finding the soft spot in the zone and cutting behind it.
Hyder to McKnight. Back to Hyder. Silvestri looking for the steal. Now a shot from Gersh. She's got it. And the Dunkin' Donuts continue to answer. But now how can they defend? Nothing easy there for the Rally Meisters. As this comes to the inside for McKnight. And now a 2-point game.
Uh-oh, here come the Dunkin' Donuts.
McKnight, who got off to the strong start for the Dunkin' Donuts, quiet through the middle portion of the game, back on the board, now with 4 points. G, pocket picked. And the ball kept alive, but thrown back to G. Now she'll throw it over for the win! There it is! Reggie Hammond! And the Rally Meisters have done it! 21-18, they stave off the Dunkin' Donuts, and Hammond with her 4th point wins the title.
Who else but Hammond? She stepped up so big in the second half.
Reggie Hammond, the game-winning basket, and 4 points. Cassie G finished with 3. And for the Dunkin' Donuts, 6 for Ellie Gersh, 5 for Lainey Hyder, who came alive late. Jillian McKnight finished with 4, and 2 for Megan Lang. And there is the trophy. The gold basketball shining bright. And it's in the hands of the Rally Meisters, the 2023 champions.
Congratulations, Rally Meisters. What a game that was. What does this win mean to you, and how are you guys going to celebrate?
How are we going to celebrate? Tacos. Yeah, no, it means a lot to us. We had an intramural, we were in the championship for the intramurals. We sadly lost, so this is like our redemption story. Finally got the win. It means a lot. We all put our hearts on the line, put my hand on the line. It's a little bruised. But no, it means a lot. It's awesome, and there's all the support, all our fans, everyone. It's for Cav. It's for Cav.
Yes, go Chaos.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm sitting here with the man, the myth, the legend, Father Pete. I really appreciate you coming on today. I mean, I think you're my favorite person on this campus. Moving over that, you're the man. And I want to talk to you about your experience playing Bookstore basketball. I know you're a big basketball guy. You're our team chaplain, and it's a big part of who you are. So how has it affected you?
Well, I'll tell you what. The first time I ever heard about Bookstore, it was back when I was in the seminary, and I thought to myself, "Well, that seems pretty cool." Funny story is the day Kobe retired, I retired the same year. So once he let it out, I decided that I was done with Bookstore. But as a result, I had something like 15 years of Bookstore playing. So I love this tournament. I love how so many people gather and how well it brings Notre Dame together.
All right, let's get right back to the action here. The rain is coming down as we've got Cello's Angels taking on New Finnegans in the Open Division Championship. Tyler Reedy along with Matt Zona here for Game 2. And there you see Cello's Angels going to have to start playing through a downpour here. What do you like about this team? A very old team.
Yes, old team, a lot of experience, the defending champions, and these guys can hoop. Kyle McCluskey coming off, a great game last game, and this whole team is really, really good. Gordy Best is a girls' practice player. He can really shoot it. He can really get to the rim. He has neither of his front teeth, which is a nice little fun fact he gave us. And I think this team, is probably the odds-on favorite to win this one tonight.
And they'll be going up against New Finnegans, a team that has bonded very well. Just about a mile south of here, playing Fridays from 3 p.m. till sunset over at Kelly Playground. What do you think about this group here?
I mean, this is a team with some championship pedigree. I mean, you see Raheem Brayton, Billy Courtney, and Sean Walsh, 3 guys who are manager games champions and runners-up this year, guys that can really put the ball in the basket. Billy Courtney has beat me one-on-one. We've played a million times. He's beat me maybe once, but he has beaten me, so it's a guy who can really play. Also, I am linked and connected with Sean Walsh, along with his father. So it's a pretty fun team here, and they can really score it. They're a smaller team, but they really can shoot it, and it's going to be interesting to see how they can shoot it in this weather today.
You mentioned Sean's father. Sean's father, Pat, designed the 1988 Catholics versus Convicts shirt for that famous Notre Dame-Miami football game during Notre Dame's last national championship season. And Sean was tremendous in the semifinals, doing it all with some excellent outside shooting.
Yeah, here's a guy who can really fill it up from deep. Doesn't really pass it a whole lot, doesn't rebound a whole lot, but, man, he can shoot it. And I think it's something he's definitely learned from his father, and it's something he's worked on a ton. But it's going to be really interesting to see what happens today with the rain and the wind if he's able to, get that shot off.
So the rain has stopped just a little bit for now. It was really coming down. It's now down to a lighter quantity, closer to a drizzle, but the courts are still getting wetter as we make the transition on to the Open Division Championship. Bess pulls from deep, missed it left, Brayton the rebound. And New Finnegans is coming alive in the recent moments. Brayton again, stutter step, quick dribbling, back to Walsh. No angle that time, finds Hines. Brayton again, who can use his speed, dishes out to Murray, who finds Hines on the outside for the tie. Yes, sir! We're all knotted at 5 as Hines hits from deep. Eric Hines with the big-time shot. He's the captain from New Jersey. Known more so for his defense, but he can shoot as well. How will Cello's Angels respond? First with a foul away from the ball against New Finnegans. Gordon Best continues to see the majority of the touches for the Angels. He's got it again here with the score tied up. Gets it back from Nodé.
McCluskey's really looking for the ball here in the post.
Here he goes. 3 defenders in the vicinity. They are worried about him after the performance he put on in the semis. There's the turnaround jump shot, and he's got the lead right back.
And that's hard to stop right there. You got 5 guys all in his vicinity there. He's still scoring it.
Now it's Brayton leaving for Courtney. Pete Murray. Brayton wants to retie the game, and he does. 6-6 as Raheem Brayton's on the board.
They're going to need him to catch fire if they're going to win this game. He's a key player for them, and they need him to score for them.
All 5 players for Noofs are on the scoreboard. Now Courtney leaning away from the hoop, left it short. Now a 1-on-2 chance for Best. He wants to go, and he's got the lay-in.
That's a great take right there.
Angels go right back out in front. Darryl, what do you think of the pace so far in this one?
Nice to see them start hitting some shots. I think maybe some championship nerves that we saw again, same as the women's game. But they're starting to heat up. It's nice to see Raheem heat up, and I think this is big for these two going into the half.
Sean Walsh got his man in the air, couldn't hit the jump shot from the outside. Best has it once more. It's been him and McCluskey running the show. Rajeski was hot early. He feeds Cole on the inside, trying to punish Raheem Brayton.
Might have been offensive there, too.
Out to Bess, who one-hands it over. Rajeski from deep, off the front of the rim, and it trickles out of bounds. And the basketball goes to Noofs.
Matt, it's nice to see these two teams playing against each other. I think some of the difficulty on offense is just the familiarity that they have with each other, given the background of Bookstore basketball, practice players, and playing club basketball together.
Exactly. These guys, both teams are, a split of club basketball guys, basketball managers. They all play pickup all the time together. So this isn't just, an unfamiliar territory for them. They know how each other play.
So I beg your pardon, it stayed with Cello's Angels, and now on the foul, McCluskey is wondering if he gets a free throw. He's not happy with something here. Some of the fans are getting on him a little bit. You see some of the folks in attendance out there. Crowd really filled in. They're all jam-packed on our side now, too, in addition to the far side of the court. As we continue waiting for resumption of play here. He does get a free throw, and he missed it. So possession remains with Cello's Angels. The fans, especially behind that basket, really starting to get involved on the play. I think they were talking to the ref a little bit too, as McCluskey's got it right back. On a bounce to Rajeski. Moves his feet to the edge of the paint. Tough take, and he scores.
Great move, but I thought also great defense from Billy Courtney there.
Billy Courtney turns it over. What a play by Best near the sideline to keep it in play and find no day. He nearly lost it going to the ground. And now up ahead, Best. Oh, what a move to the rack. Can't finish it, but skying high in the air. McCluskey follows and scores. That was impressive right there. Approaching the half. It's Cole. Moves it back to Best. Cole again to McCluskey. Angels moving it around. Now McCluskey wants to go. He'll put it up on the turnaround. It doesn't go.
Noose is doing a great job surrounding him.
Some new life into New Finnegans here. As Walsh threw it behind his man. Now Cole is on the hunt, trying to lay it in at the last moment. He does. What an impressive bucket. And that takes us to halftime. The Angels lead 11-8. Halftime stats. A lot of shots up once again. This time 87 combined at the break. And very even game statistically throughout this one. What stands out to you, Matt and Dara?
Well, I think New Finnegans is being able to hang around in the rebounding category. They're a little bit undersized compared to Cello's Angels, and they're staying right there. turning the ball over. You know, it's real slick out there. It's windy. It's getting really wet, but both teams are doing a decent job holding on to the ball. Newfingen just gotta get shots to fall in the second half.
Yeah, completely agreed, Matt. You see these percentages are quite stunning here. 8 for 44, 11 for 43. Obviously, that's just a testament to the weather, but it's putting these players and these teams through adversity, which makes it, you know, even more of a competitive game.
Gordon Bess starts it back up for the Angels. Right corner, Rajeski into Connie Cole. Rajeski gets it back. Now Cole once again, spinning on Murray. Reverse layup goes down.
Strong move there.
McCluskey.
Ooh, no call there. Surprised by that one.
But he gets the roll in his favor on the second try, and he's given his team a 5-point lead and missed everything. And now a high pass up ahead to McCluskey, who somehow keeps control of it, putting a defender on the ground and scoring. And now Walsh, cutting toward the free throw line, finds Brayton, whose runner drops in. Beautiful touch in a 5-point game. Now Murray against McCluskey, high off the backboard, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Courtney. Now Hines to Brayton. Raheem Brayton stops up and cans another one, and he's starting to find his stroke.
The pride of Mishawaka, Raheem Brayton.
Rajeski thinks about adding to it. Now goes underneath to McCluskey, who will take the shot, and he's perfect on it from the elbow.
Not much of an answer for Kyle McCluskey for this new Finnegan's team.
And now a 17-10 lead. The Angels are closing in, 4 points away from a title. Rajeski back out for Bess, who wants to lob it for McCluskey. He reels it in, and look at that. Defender's on his back. He draws the foul.
It's getting a little chippy out here, Matt.
Championship atmosphere. New Finnegan doesn't want to go home. They're going to have to keep fouling if they want to stop them.
Bess pulls from deep. Money. 19-12, Cello's Angels. Time is running out on Noofs. Brayton looks to add some life, and he does, banking it in for the bucket, and back to 19-13. Brayton leads New Finnegans with 5 points now. To the inside. Connie Cole nearly stepped on the baseline, and he gets it free to CJ Noday, and the Angels are a bucket away.
That's a great cut from CJ, seeing the opening, cutting right into it.
Big time urgency for Noofs. The shot missed. And now the Angels can win it on this trip. Bess inside the perimeter. Dishes back out for McCluskey. Will he be the one? Working against Hines. Here he comes. Puts it up. Left it short. Noof survives and grabs the rebound. Courtney lost it. Noday for the win. No, it's off the backboard and wide. Now Brayton has his pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Noofs offensively. What a chance right there. Rajeski slowly up the right side into the front court. Into McCluskey, who goes over his back. Noday to win it. Yes!
Friendly roll.
Cello's Angels takes the Open Division title 21-14 as Noday does score back-to-back buckets to end it. And there they are, the 2023 Open Division champions, Cello's Angels. As McCluskey gets it first, he was the leading scorer. And so hard to contain all throughout the tournament, and even as the double and triple teams came, he just kept fighting.
Yeah, he did a great job, you know, scoring in those double and triple teams, but also being able to facilitate for his teammates, getting them open looks, and his teammates knocking those shots down.
So that will do it for us. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our first ever Bookstore basketball broadcast, entirely student run. Thank you to Ben Swiderski for all his help organizing everything, and all the great people at Fighting Irish Media, Notre Dame's film, television, and theater department, and of course to both of you, Dara Mabry and Matt Zona as well. You guys were phenomenal today. Look forward to seeing some more basketball with you in the future, and maybe seeing you back here next year as well for 2024. So that'll do it from here. I'm Tyler Reedy saying thank you so much for spending this Sunday afternoon with us. The Rallymeisters and Shallows Angels, your 2023 champions. See you next time.